Welcome to the Vertu YouTube channel. This is the brand new Audi RS5 Avant, and Audi clearly hasn't tried to make things super simple because this is the first RS5 Avant ever. It replaces the old RS4 Avant and the RS5. I'm Angela and I'm so excited to drive this car because it's the first time I'm driving something that isn't fully electric in like 7 years, and I've got a proper V6 and RS exhaust. So let's get into it, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the Vertu channel for more reviews like this. Visually, Audi hasn't really tried to hide what this thing is. It's massive. It's 90 millimeters wider than a standard A5 and 4.9 meters long. At the front, you've got the Audi's three-dimensional single frame grille in the honeycomb pattern, and then you do have much bigger air intakes, but you've got this functional air flaps that manage the airflow for better performance. And check out this darkened matrix LED headlights, but also the daytime lights. Check this out. They're like little checker flags. How cool is that? And then if we come around the side, we've got 21-inch alloys. I mean, they're huge, but because the car is so wide and so low, for some reason, it really suits it. They don't look oversized at all. And look at the brake discs. They're humongous as well. This particular car is the launch edition in Plateau Grey, and I think it really suits it, especially as you start noticing the gloss black details around the car, the door handles, the mirrors, but also the flared arches that kind of lead into the back. You've got this aggressive style looking diffuser with F1 style fog lights, and if we look up here, you've got the rear light bar. If we turn it on, oh, check this out, it's got the checkered flag style up there as well. And then you've got the two humongous oval exhausts, and these ones are slightly different because they sit a bit inboard compared to the previous RS, just purely based on the new design that Audi has created. But visually, you can just appreciate how wide this thing is from the back. And around the back, the boot, it's got 361 litres of space, which isn't a huge amount of space, but that's because you've got the hybrid battery sitting underneath, so you do have to compromise on that a little bit if you want that extra shove. But if you do put, this is actually pretty cool, I've not seen this in many cars, if you put the rear seats down, how good is that? You get about 1,300 litres of space, but even with that, it's still pretty much spacious because it's squared. You can fit a couple of suitcases in there. The only thing, the floor is fixed, so you don't have an extra compartment for your cables, so they're just gonna have to sit there. So how does it all work? So you've got a 2.9 litre engine over here, which gives you around 510 PS, which is about 600 Newton meters of torque as well. And there is a electrical motor in the gear, which gives you another 177 PS. So if you put all that together, you get the 639. Now, the hybrid motor isn't there just to make this car super fast. It also has a 25 kilowatt hour battery. 22 is usable, so it gives you around 52 miles or so. So in theory, you could be driving this car on your school runs, doing your food shops and everything, or not. Your choice. So this one can charge at a 11 kilowatt charger, or yeah, just a type 2 charger, or even a Mo 3, or other people call it a granny charger, a 3-pin plug charger. So on the inside, it still feels pretty much like an Audi. You still got the RS touches all over the seats, on the floor over there, and you've got this honeycomb pattern, which it carries from the outside. But the first thing you sort of notice, it has to be the huge screen. You've got a 11.9 inches virtual cockpit here, and then you've got this other half, which is 14.5 display. But then your passengers get an extra 10 inches display to control like music and everything else. So I don't know if that feels too much, but that's not all. You also get a heads-up display. The dashboard and the doors, I mean, I really like them. It's got the different types of materials. You do have a little bit of plastic over there, but then you've got this sort of like suede, like leather type of material. And then you've got this at the top, you've got the RS touches all over. So it doesn't feel cheap, it feels quite premium, which I really like. The steering wheel, this is probably my favorite part. I love the steering wheel. I love the flat top and the bottom. And it has this 12 o'clock mark. And then obviously you can't miss the two red buttons. On the right you've got the RS, and then on the left you've got the boost. And then all the controls. On your steering wheel, what do you have? You got your heated steering wheel, your music controls, the camera views. Then seats, they're fully electric, ventilated and heated. And another thing to note, this is actually pretty cool, and you don't typically get this in even family cars and sports cars. You've got ISOFIX seats at the front, so you can hook child seats at the front and it's safe. You've got Bang & Olufsen's 3D sound system, and the headrest also has a speaker integrated. Although, like I said, I don't think you're going to be listening to too much music in this car. At the front, you've got wireless charger, but then you also have two USB-C chargers over here. In the back, you've got plenty of leg room. I am 5'7", also got plenty of headroom. We've got, the seats have also got ISOFIX, both sides. Your passengers would also have two USB-C chargers, climate control, two vents, leather seats, and of course you've got your armrest and with two cup holders. Don't know if there's anything else. Oh, that comes off like that. I wonder what this could be for. Maybe your skis or golf clubs. Well, this is the first time I'm driving anything that isn't electric in like 7 years, and this is so exciting. I mean, the pushback, even in individual, is absolutely insane. And remember, this car weighs about 2.3 tons, which it's a lot on paper, but it doesn't feel like you're trying to drag 2.3 tons up the road. It actually feels pretty smooth. The steering is really light. And yes, the hybrid system does add a little bit of weight, but is also the reason why you're getting this pushback. So right now we're getting about 825 Newton meters of torque and quattro. So when you put your foot down, I'm going to open the window for this. Hold on. It does have a little bit of a kick. I love the sound of this. This is so much fun. But Audi has done so much work to make this car happen. I mean, a lot of work has gone underneath this car, and I mean, yes, I'm so glad they did this. But the first thing I noticed about this car is not even the speed and the power and the noise. It's how responsive it is, how smooth it is to go from electric to petrol, and to go back, press the button, and now yeah, that's it. We're back to EV. So as easy as that. It's like you've got two personalities in this car. Absolutely love it. But enough of the technical stuff. So there's some pretty cool things in this car as well. So it comes with like some features. You've got the RS torque control, which is Audi's way of saying drift mode. I can't really do that because we're on a public road right now, but hopefully one day we can take this car on track. And actually on that point, if you do take your car on track days, it has a driving experience system where it can track all your lap times, your G-force, your drift angles. I mean, is that necessary to have? Absolutely not, but I absolutely love that it does it. So this car does come with bespoke RS suspensions. So it does have the twin valve damper with a body shell that is 10% stiffer. So underneath the car, it's still a practical estate car, but it doesn't always feel like a estate car. So I don't think someone would be buying this car to do the school runs, but I think you would definitely have a lot of fun doing that. So who do I think this RS5 is for? I think it's for someone who's ready to give up a two-seater sports car but isn't quite ready to give up the fun part yet. Somebody who needs a practical car, but also when they turn around to think, oh my God, that looks beautiful. It's sensible enough to have 5 doors, sensible enough to have a boot, but thankfully not always so sensible. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to Vertu YouTube channel for more videos like this.